we're expecting these days that we're gonna have each other's baggage and we're gonna fix it for each other, and that is not how we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to love. Marriage and modern idea of relationships are not the peak of human life. Marriage and modern idea of relationships are not the peak of human life. Did y'all get that? Do y'all understand that? That marriage and being in a relationship is not it's not the peak of the human experience, guys. Like, come on. Like, that's all we want. We don't want to, find out a superpower. We don't want to explore the world. We don't want to, like, have our loving service spread out through the world. Do something good for ourselves, for our family, something that's not oppressive, something that's not trying to take the power or overpower anybody else, something just so meaningful. Like, shit, like, now I didn't really care for family, but honestly, like, I want to buy my own land and make sure, like, I have, beautiful soul beings on it and just taking care of it and leaving, so much lessons and teachings behind. But, yeah, we have to realize, let's explore and reach the peaks of our life. Why are we trying to settle in right now? The end of the world is not here. Let me tell you that. Like, shit may seem crazy. Shit may seem like, the end of the world, but trust me, it's the uplift of the veil. It's the glitch of the matrix. We're seeing the truth for what it is, and it's just gonna be changed from here on out. Alrighty. All right. Now moving on to identity. So some perception, so this actually, I wrote these notes back down to when I first started my spiritual journey, and I was like, damn, like, this is what I thought. This is what I received from one of my favorite gurus. I can't remember his name. Yeah, but I'm going to try putting him in the link below so you can watch his video. So inspiring. So he just breaks down any question you can have to the simplest form. But identity limits you, and it takes away the fundamental possibility of what this life is. Do I need to say that again? Identity limits you, and it takes away the fundamental possibility of what this life is. And I full on, like, that resonates, because let me tell you, I do not feel like I resonate with the gay community, with the Latin community, with men, with honestly even this world. Like, I don't feel like I resonate here, but I know I'm here for a purpose. I'm here to do something. But this idea of an identity is required for the survival process to manage, like, day-to-day situations, as in, like, what to eat, what not to eat, what to look out for, what to go for, what to be aware of. But what you have to think about is that it's not an exploratory process. Being on survival mode does not allow us to explore life, and we are on survival mode constantly. And look how young we are. Like, we are shutting down at the age of fucking 14. Like, kids are done. Like, people are done. It's just, they're tired. And that's so sad. Like, we already shut off so many futures. But I see all you beautiful people that are out there trying to find a purpose and realizing your purpose and waking up and still having that hope. Because that's exactly what we're doing and what we need. This sense of what you are, which you took based on your social and cultural backgrounds, what you took on made sense for your survival process. But again, it's not an exploration one, and it does not explore life. It keeps you sane, though. Yeah, it keeps you safe. It keeps you comfortable. But what's crazy is, if we, how do I describe this? If we were to live consciously, and when I mean consciously, I mean, like, consciously, consistently, always be conscious of what we're doing, what we're saying, what's going on. Like, that would overwhelm people. People are too scared of that, too scared to be alive in the moment, too scared to explore, because every life moment is an exploration, because you're not limiting yourself, you're not putting up a boundary with that. Sorry guys. Well, let me take some water. Let me take a little break. I feel like I spoke a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna. What do you guys think about that? If I made any sense? Okay, one thing I like to remind people is that thoughts cause suffering. And what I mean by that is that thought and emotion is psychological drama that's happening within you, like within your mind, and you can conduct however you want. Either your body and mind can conduct it, or I'm sorry, my bad. I don't know why I'm tripping on my words. So consciously, your body and mind can conduct it. If you're not doing it, then it becomes compulsive, and then you become wired to things you're not even aware of. So I guess another way to just really say is, like, if you're not aware of what you're doing constantly, and what you're doing constantly, and being wanting to be able to be in control of it, you're just going to become wired to do things that you're not aware of. And then you won't be able to tell if it's good or bad, or if it's beneficial, or if it's destructive. Ooh, I need to breathe, y'all. Oh my jeez. But yeah, is that making sense for y'all? I think it's making sense. Let me grab my little crystal. It's not really. Oh, I'm in my little shed, so I don't know how like the audio is out here. But I don't know. It's just like, from my experience, my perception of relationships definitely has changed and expanded. But hearing this from a lot of people, even from my own mother, I see now that the most important relationship is the one within yourself, and how well it has benefited you. That to me is beautiful, because it's great that I don't even have to tell people that that's what I'm striving for. It's great that people see that, and that is so clear to people. And, if I can do that, I know people are going to be inspired to also do it. And I'm here to help with that. I'm here to help expand that, because I'm here to, empower that self-love. It's that true shit, honestly. If you cannot love yourself, like fucking RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love someone else? But it's true. Like, you don't know who you are. So why are you, if you can't love that person first, don't expect anybody else to do it. And then be upset that they're not doing it right, because how are they supposed to know if you don't know? All right. So, okay, I want you guys to think about this. All right. Let's try a few things. Try to be able to sit there and not be identified with anything at all. Like, sit down. Sit down outside. Sit down with some music on. Not really with me talking, because I'm going to keep distracting y'all. But sit down somewhere and sit there and do not identify with anything at all. And then sit in that moment and ask yourself, who are you? What do you have left? What do you still identify with? All right. Also, think about this. We're supposed to try to be the way creation intended you to be, simply. As in, to simply live, to simply create, to simply be human. Not to worry about all these classes and all these hierarchies and all this, all this bullshit in society. We're just supposed to simply be. Can you imagine a world like that? Yes, because we're going to create that. Trust and believe. All right. Do not tangle up your intelligence to any particular thing. As in, do not try to justify, do not try to explain, do not try to understand all of it. Because guess what? We're not supposed to understand everything, y'all. Like, when you accept that, you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm not supposed to know everything. That's cool. But if you trust the universe and it works, why not? You'll learn to trust. You'll know more when you just simply listen and you let go. So another thing to go with what I just said about not identifying to anything particular thing. Try not to identify with any nationality, religion, race, or any kind of identity or gender. No gender either. no culture, no race, no nationality. Who are you? Smoke to that, drink to that, meditate to that, dance to that. Who are you? Who am I? Hey, who am I? Yeah. Ask yourself, who am I? And, view your life as a piece of life, as what it is. Your life is a piece of life, y'all. There is other realms, there is other lifetimes and stuff, but this is just one lifetime you're gonna get, and that's it. Like, we have to make it for what it is. This human experience is supposed to be the best thing, because this is where we get to physically touch the loved ones, where we get to physically show and create as our soul beings. All right. So just to kind of like wrap it up then, because I think that's all I really gotta say, honestly. One more thing. Actually, two more things about identity. Identify with something which gives you some kind of sense of what you are. So, I didn't destroy, I told you guys not to identify with anything. But if you're going to identify, do it with something that gives you a sense of what you are. By heart. Not by mind, by heart. Alright? And then, something to think about also is your fundamental Oh, fuck. Oh, my. Okay, you know what? I don't even know why I tried saying this word. I don't even know why I tried going off this paragraph I wrote. Basically, our two most important things is our body and our mind. All right? So, you lost grip and control over them. So, it can become this type of issue here, issue there, or whatever it may be. But basically, you lost charge, and that's all that's happening if your body and your brain took instructions from you. Think about it. If your body and your brain took instructions from you for once, like, be like, are you gonna consciously create depression, or are you gonna change anything that's to your highest pleasures? Because think about it. Why are you always down? Why are you always sad? Stop telling yourself, why is this always happening to me? It's always happening. It's because you're manifesting it. You're attracting that energy. And be honest with yourself. Like, in any relationship you're in, with your mother, with your father, with your siblings, your children, your other significant other, your friends, like, can you truly be yourself around them? And also, why are you not just aware and consciously trying to do better? Do not tell me you want to do better, that you want better, if you're not trying to do better. All right. Just to wrap it up. The last subject I'm gonna hit is why or what. Okay, my bad. What the fuck am I reading this for? Okay, why is it so important to have the relationship within yourself? Why is, in my opinion, the only relationship that should matter, and is the most important one, is the one within yourself? And that can also translate the one within God, the one within the higher source. But the most important relationship, and the only one that truly matters, is the one within yourself. Because when you get to that understanding, everything becomes clear. Everything becomes love. It becomes light. It becomes easy to decide. And when people are on that frequency, there is no extreme choices that would make you choose otherwise, or think otherwise, or think that you do not deserve happiness. I used to be stuck on the idea of, like, I will take on everybody's problems just so everyone can be happy. I will take a bullet for my family before anybody else. I never thought about God coming first before anything. And now I'm on a point where, it's the relationship is within God, within the higher source, within yourself first, and then others. Because it's up to you in those decisions what you feel is deemed right. We're not here to judge. We're not here to set that standard. Other than if you feel true at heart, it all comes naturally. We all have the same agenda. We all have an agenda before people get triggered. I mean as in the goal of oneness, which is